Welcome to the session on puzzles. In this session, we'll discuss distributions topic, and which is very important for SBI PO Prelims exam as well as for RRB PO Prelim and RRB clerical exam. And the models are of days and months based. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Time for BankExams. So, what is the information given? 8 games: caroms, chess, basketball, volleyball, badminton, cricket, tennis, and hockey are conducted in 4 months: April, May, June, and July, on 2 dates, 4th and 7th, but not necessarily in the same order. Only 2 games are played in each month. No 2 games are played on the same date of a same month. The following information is known. So basically, what they are saying, there are 8 games. These 8 games has to be scheduled in 4 months: April, May, June, and July, and on 2 dates, 4th and 7th. And in each month, only 2 games are played, and no 2 games are played on the same date of a same month. It means April 4th, only 1 game; April 7th, only 1 game. And in the month of total April, 2 games. May 4th, 1 game; May 7th, 1 game. June 4th, 1 game; June 7th, 1 game. July 4th, 1 game; July 7th, 1 more game. So total 8 games. So here are the clues and the structure. April 30 days, May 31 days, June 30 days, July 31 days, and in each of the months the dates given are 4th and 7th. Now let us discuss the clues. For the first clue is given: tennis is conducted on an event date and in a month which has odd number of days. Tennis is conducted on event date. Event date is nothing but it should be 4th. And in a month which has odd number of days. Odd number of days is nothing but 31 days. That is either May or July. So May 4th or July 4th. Okay. So let's take the 2 cases. One case is tennis is played in the month of May, and the one more case is tennis is played or tennis is scheduled in the month of July, and on event date, so July 31st, July 4th. Next, 3 games are conducted between chess and cricket. Neither chess nor cricket is conducted in the month which has even number of days. It means both these chess and cricket are conducted in the months which having 31 days. It means May and July. And between this chess and cricket, how many games are scheduled? 3 games are scheduled. Now where can I adjust? One should be in May, one should be in July for sure. And already if I consider the case 1, May 4th we already placed tennis. So the only remaining place is May 7th. So here what I can write? Chess or cricket. Why we are writing chess or cricket? Because we don't know that whether chess is conducted before cricket or cricket is conducted before chess. And 3 games are conducted between these two. 1, 2, 3. So July 7th will be again cricket or chess. Cricket or chess. It is case 1. Now even case 2, if I take May 4th, chess or cricket. If I take May 4th, chess or cricket, 1, 2, 3 gaps. After 3 games, we have already tennis. So getting 3 gaps between chess and cricket is not possible when you consider the case May 4th. But we have another case, May 7th. Again, if you place chess or cricket May 7th, 3 gaps. 1, 2, 3 gaps. And again, July 7th will be cricket or chess. Cricket or chess. Second clue is also completely utilized, and still both the cases are valid. What is given next? Basketball is conducted after volleyball and before badminton. So what they are saying, basketball should be conducted after volleyball, but before badminton. Before badminton. Now, in your arrangement, it should be like this: volleyball, after volleyball, somewhere basketball, after basketball, somewhere badminton has to be scheduled. Caroms is conducted in a month which has odd number of days. Odd number of days is nothing but 31 days. If you consider the case 1, May 4th, May 7th are filled. So July month we have 4th vacant. So here you can place what? Caroms. Here you can place caroms. It is in case 1. If you move to the case 2, in this one, July month, July 4th and July 7th are occupied. Now, May 4th is empty. Now, there you can fix caroms. Right? Now, volleyball, basketball, badminton. This we need to adjust. Okay. What is given next? The number of games conducted after tennis is same as the number of games conducted before basketball. Now, if you observe the case 1, after tennis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games are conducted. So before basketball to be 5 games. Before basketball 5 games, which implies that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, June 7th. So basketball has to be conducted on June 7th in case 1. But you know very clearly this particular point, basketball is conducted after volleyball but before badminton. So in this case, after basketball, placing for badminton is not possible. So case 1 is completely ruled out. Now case 2. Now after tennis we have only one game. So before badminton also, basketball also, there should be only one game. So the only possibility is April 7th of basketball. Now by placing this information here, before basketball we have to place the volleyball, and basketball should come before badminton. So before basketball, volleyball, the only place we have April 4th. So volleyball is fixed. Right? Now badminton may come in any one of these two places. It's okay. Now at least 2 games are conducted between badminton and cricket. At least 2 games between badminton and cricket. Now, if I take the cricket here, for example, if we take the cricket here, by placing badminton in any of these two places, we cannot satisfy this condition that at least 2 games are conducted between badminton and cricket. So this cannot be cricket. So this has to be chess. Then July 7th must be cricket game. Right. Now, at least 2 games are conducted between badminton and cricket. So definitely badminton cannot be on June 7th. So the only remaining places of badminton is on June 4th. Now, what is the only game remaining? Hockey. So hockey is scheduled on June 7th. Now these are fine arrangement. Okay. Let's answer the questions. In a certain way, volleyball is related to caroms. In the same way as basketball is related to chess. In the similar way, which game is related to tennis? Let's check the relation. Volleyball is related to caroms. Exactly, volleyball is scheduled before carom and one game is scheduled between them. Okay. Basketball is related to chess. Basketball is also scheduled before basketball. Basketball is also scheduled before chess, and one game is conducted between them. In a similar way, which is related to tennis, which is related to tennis. Badminton is conducted before tennis, and one game is between them. So that is the exact relation. Choice 2. Which game is conducted on 7th May? Chess. Choice 2. Which among the following statements is definitely true? Basketball is conducted after tennis? No, actually basketball is conducted before tennis. So not the first option. Chess is conducted on 7th July. No, chess is conducted on May 7th. Not the second option. Tennis is conducted on 4th May. No, tennis is conducted on July 4th. Not the third option. Three games are conducted between basketball and tennis. No, actually four games are conducted between basketball and tennis. Not the fourth option. Only two games are conducted after hockey. Yes, after hockey, only two games are conducted. Choice 5 is true. What's the next question? On which day was hockey conducted? June 7th. Choice 4. Okay. Next set. And these are the one of the important model or one after the other. 11 persons A through K visited a city one after the other, but not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known about them. Right? Okay. 11 persons. No, you can take like this. First person to visit the city, second person to visit the city, third person, fourth person, fifth person, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th, and last person to visit the city. Only three persons visited before a D. So before D, only three people, which implies that D must be the fourth person to visit. So D can be placed here. Only F visited between D and F, A. Only F visited between D and A means D, F, A, or A, F, D. A may be visited before D, or D may be visited before A. But between D and A, only one person is there, and that person is F. So we have two cases. One case is D, F, A, and the second case is D, F, A. So one of these two cases is valid. What is next given? Only one person visited between G and E. Okay. Between G and E, only one person. G or E, one gap, E or G. Fine. Now what is next? Only two persons visited between E and A. Only two persons between E and A. A did not visit after E. It means A visited before E. A visited before E, and between A and E, two people visited. Only two persons visited between E and A. Right. A here, one, two gaps, E. A here, one, two gaps, and E here. Right. And what is also given earlier? Only one person visited between G and E. E here, still G can be in the 7th position and G can be in the 11th position. But in this case, E, one gap, G is not possible. So one gap, a G will be here. So one of these two cases are valid. But in this case, still we have two possible places for a G. Fine. What is next? The number of persons who visited after G is the same as the number of persons who visited before J. After G, should be equal to before J. Okay, let's satisfy the condition. So after G, I'm talking about the case 2. I'm talking about the case 2. After G, how many people visited? 1, 2, 3, 4. So after G, 4 people. Means before J also should be 4. Before J 4, it means J should be the fifth person to visit. But in case 2, who is the fifth person to visit? E. So is it possible to place? No. So case 2 is ruled out. Now, in case 1, if you take the G in the 7th position, after G again 4 people will be there. So before J has to be 4 people, means J is the fifth person to visit, but already F is the fifth person to visit. So G cannot be in the 7th position. So G has to be only in 11th position. G is the last person to visit. Now after G only one person visited. No, 0 persons are visited. No one. So before J also to be no one means J is the first person to visit. So J is the first person to visit. Right? No. B visited immediately after H. B visited immediately after H. Two consecutive places. Where you have two consecutive places? 2, 3, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7, 8. Right? Only 3 persons visited between I and B. Only 3 persons visited between I and B. For example, if you take H and B here, 3 people visited between I and B. B 1, 2, 3, I, it goes out of the arrangement. B 1, 2, 3, I, already we have D. So with this you can conclude that B cannot be in the 8th. B cannot be in the 8th implies that H cannot be in the 7th. So the only possibility is 2 and 3, H, B. And between B and I, 3 people visited, right? So B is 3. So 1, 2, 3, and this will be I. Okay. Next, C did not visit before K. It means C visited after K. The C is as good as K visited before C. Right? K visited before C. Now where we have 8 and 10 positions. So K will come in 8th position and C will come in 10th position. That's it. It's our final arrangement. Okay. Now let's move on to the questions. Who is the fourth person to visit a, sorry, who is the first person to visit a city? J. Choice 4. Who visited 3 persons after F? 3 persons after. One person after F. Second person after F. Third person after F. K. Choice 2. Who visited 3 persons after F means it is like who is the third person to visit? Third person to visit after F. Who is the third person to visit after F? Okay. Next. Which of the following statements is are definitely true? H visited immediately after D? No, not the first option. E visited 2 persons after G? One person after, 2 persons after. But actually, E visited after G? No, E visited before G, not the second option. G visited exactly between E and A? G visited exactly between E and A? No, not the third option. C visited immediately after E? Yes, C visited immediately after E. Fourth option is correct. If all the persons are arranged as per the English alphabetical order, from the first to the last position, then how many persons remain in the same position? Let us arrange them. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. D remain in the same position. Right. Only D remain in the same position. So choice 2. Okay. These are our social media handles. Please subscribe to our Telegram channel, YouTube channel, Instagram channel, and Facebook channel, and the links are given in the description box. For classroom coaching, contact our nearest time center. For online courses, you can enroll at t4e.info/bankssc online. And please keep practicing the questions. All the best for your exams. If you have any doubts, please post your queries in the given respective social media handles. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.